Can you capture photos that sell in the most boring places? Well, let's see.
Hey everybody, we're enjoying the wine here in November in Michigan.
I am back at home enjoying some time with my family in Indiana. Indiana, and in this case Southern Michigan, is not a photographic place this time of year. But I'm determined to get some photographs that can sell. After enjoying some time in wine country, we stopped in St. Joseph for a cup of coffee. After warming up, we hit the beach. Welcome to the shores of Lake Michigan. Normally, the star of the show here is the lighthouse. For me, I'm finding the sand interesting, especially the juxtaposition of an oak leaf and a sandy beach with seashells. Totally unexpected. I decided to capture a few photos of this odd pair. Here, I'm keeping a lot of negative space for a graphic artist to use and hopefully increase the sales of this photo. I also took advantage of something else that I don't get to see. Sand fencing. After winding our way through the small towns on our way back to Indiana, I find myself back in my hometown and checking out my childhood home. Just looking around this place, you can tell that I'll be struggling here as, well, primarily a landscape photographer. There's not really any landscapes here. I stopped in LaGrange to check out the old courthouse to see if there are any photographic opportunities here. Completed in 1879, it offers a glimpse into the architecture of that era. LaGrange also has several murals around the city. Now, you can't photograph them for sale on stock sites, but you might be able to get away with details out of them, like the colors of this Amish quilt star pattern. I also decided to head down Hall Patch Road. It is one of the few interesting drives in this area, mainly because it has small hills and it's not a long straight road. Driving through the countryside and past the farms of the Amish families, you can find rural beauty.
Well, it's been a real long time since I've last photographed this building. The first time I did, I was in high school, about 17 or 18. Definitely a lot more red paint on it back then. This is the last of three really good old run-room schoolhouses along this road. It just shows you how photography can preserve time. So behind me right now is just one of those little treasures that you find when you take your time and go on some of these small country roads. I completely forgot about this old one-room schoolhouse slash church, and it looks like they've done a lot of preservation work on it. It's got some new windows on it. It's got some flowers out front. Very beautiful structure. Kind of reminds me about this time last year when I was in North Dakota and I found that beautiful church. Kind of makes me regret not bringing my drone with me on this trip to try and get some aerials of this little building. What's really cool is they also have grapevines back here as well. Now, truth be told here, I've never been here, even though it's very close to where I grew up, Delton Church Park. I can already see they've got Frisbee golf here.
With all the leaves on the ground, there's very little color here to work with, so I'm taking advantage of the picnic tables under this oak tree. I decided to look around a bit. Photos here are going to be essentially brown in color. This also makes capturing any images that potential buyers will want very difficult. I have to keep reminding myself that you never know what buyers are looking for, and sometimes a potential photo will just trot right on by you. Despite not having the grand landscapes of the American West, I enjoy my trips home. It's a nice change in scenery. Well, except for today. Today, Indiana decided to give me a snowy send-off with some flight delays. Next week, we'll learn of a really good and easily accessible place for you to capture your own stock photos. I'd like to thank all of my recent subscribers and invite you to check out patreon.com/EWJ for my bonus content. Enjoy your travels, enjoy your photography, and take care.